I went to Langkawi, Malaysia for the sun, the sand, the hot men. Great food, ultra affordable. Living in the lap of luxury for 50 USD a night is nothing to shake a stick at, but I did shake my debit card hard at it. So the story about Langkawi is I had seen a coworker's beautiful photos from her 40th birthday. She and her husband had gone down to Langkawi, rented a private villa, and had the time of their lives. They were looking snatched, like a perfect couple on the beach with the palm trees and the white sands and looking all sexy in the villa. And I decided I needed a little bit of that for myself, you know? I like balling on a budget. There are many places in Southeast Asia where you can ball on a budget. I've mentioned before, I'm based in Shanghai, China. It took a good 5.5, 6 hour flight to go south, landed in Kuala Lumpur, and then transferred a 45-minute or so plane down to Langkawi. Langkawi is gorgeous. It is actually surrounded by the beautiful islands of Palau. Fun fact about Palau, there's well over 100 islands. Fun fact about Palau, there's 200 islands. Fun fact about Palau, all the islands, so many of them. And I wanted to go ahead and take a trip down there. Welcome to the beautiful islands of Palau. And ever since 5th grade, I wanted to go see the islands of Palau for myself. I'm so happy that I did. It was during the Chinese New Year holiday. Nothing was gonna stop me from getting my peace and quiet, you know what I mean? And for $55 USD a night at this beautiful 4-star resort, it was on and popping. The way the resort was laid out, they had so many different amenities there. Spa, gym, pools, infinity pools, in addition to beautiful beachline views, beautiful shoreline views. You could go back out to the back of the resort and see just a reef extending, and some of the islands of Palau are facing that area. I'm very aware of the local laws and policies before I go traveling anywhere, and so Malaysia is no different, and I wanted to definitely know the ins and outs about Langkawi. One of the challenges about Langkawi is the lack of ATMs. There appears to be just a central area, including a huge mall. There's a lot of the ATMs on the island. Otherwise, if you don't have it with you, you're stuck. And I couldn't use my Chinese Alipay or my Chinese WeChat Pay in order to get things. I had to use my cash, straight up Indonesian cash, or I had to use my American debit card or my credit cards. But even then, not a problem at all because everything was very inexpensive, very affordable. On one of those trips down to that central mall to go to the ATM, I found myself checking out the duty-free store. Oh, the liquor. You know your girl likes to get a drink on every so often. So I went and I saw this beautiful rose gold champagne. It looked like a nice accessory. And I'm looking at that bottle, I bet it tasted so good. It did. First night there, balling out by myself. Anyway, I wound up meeting up with a friend of mine from the States. Well, he's from the States, but he had been living in a different part of China, and we connected on a dating app. We had met before in Shanghai. I noticed he was cute, academic, lots of tattoos. You gotta appreciate a man that can analyze Jack Kerouac and then show you a rear naked choke in the MMA ring. Get you a man that can do both, girls. And guys, it's 2020. But nevertheless, I didn't know if I told him I was going down there, or it just so happened that I got on this app and noticed that he was 3 kilometers away. We went ahead and we linked up and we decided we would hang out. And as opposed to that very shy, quiet, silent type that he was giving me the vibes of before, he came in ready to talk. And I was like, okay, now I got travel buddy. So we had a few drinks. We walked around. We went through the tourist areas, got a chance to see a lot of the shops and sites, and tried some amazing Malaysian food. We also went ahead and we made some plans to be a little adventurous on the island. One of those plans for me was a bucket list item. I have a fear of heights. While sipping some of those delicious seaside cocktails, that there was a jetty that would do helicopter rides every so often. And we figured, why not? This was gonna be me popping my fear of heights cherry and knocking something else off on my bucket list. So we went ahead and we made that appointment, and the two of us got on that helicopter. Took a 30-minute ride all around. Got a chance to see some of the astronomical numbered islands of Palau. Got a chance to hover over a big ship, a big cruise ship, and just really see some amazing beauty from above. And although I was a little bit scared, you know, I was trusting, I was putting my faith in, and had a great time. Got a chance to do a sunset barbecue boat cruise. Free flow cocktails, a good barbecue, assortment buffet, and a grandma wearing a Metallica hat. It's a sleepy grandma missing that beautiful sunset. She got her food on. She got her eat on. But as you can see, Granny was knocked out. Shame. Anyway, it was amazing to see those sights, to catch that sunset. It was such an event for everybody on the boat. And as we went through the different pathways to see the various islands, I was just kind of in awe, getting into nature's beauty. I didn't take that for granted, being in Langkawi, being able to see all these amazing sights. And it just so happened that at that point, I decided I was going to stay. So even though I was having a bad connection and I'm all the way out on these islands, touring through these islands, I made it a point to book myself for a few more days. It wasn't just because I was in good company, but it was because I was really allowing myself to enjoy myself. I used to overplan and overschedule and feel like I needed to stick to a rigid schedule. But here I was allowing myself to have such an amazing time. I told myself the next time I would go on a trip, I wouldn't plan so rigidly, and I would give myself that extra time to be able to enjoy everything to the fullest. It cost a lot more than I wanted it to, but the experience that I had was priceless. One of the last things we did was go to a zoo. A zoo. It was so cool to see so many different birds and reptiles native to Malaysia and native to different parts of Southeast Asia. He asked if I wanted to go pet a tiger. Nah, tigers are beautiful, but I like to experience them from very far away. If you're looking for an amazing place to enjoy perfect weather, perfect beaches, perfect sunsets for a fairly affordable price, Langkawi, Malaysia might be for you. Check it out.